I'm out here with about OTAs. I was still thinking about it. I'm still worrying about whether it was strong enough or that I was ready yet to take every snap. But I'm here with camp, had a whole offseason to train with my trainer, and had more time to work on my quad muscle and hamstring and all the muscles around my knee. And I finally feel like I'm back to where I was and feeling a little better than I was rolling to camp last year.
So the last 2 days, how much have you been thinking about it out there?
None at all. Just scheduled maintenance right after practice, going in, getting stretched, cold tub, hot tub, the regular stuff everybody else does. But when it comes to being on the field, I don't really think about it much at all.
Was a brace an option?
For me, honestly, no. I felt like if I needed a brace, then I needed more time to rehab and do stuff like that. So my whole rehab, I did it without a brace, thanks to the training staff here. They did a good job of keeping me focused on working without it and make sure I had stabilization without it. So I felt more safe with it without it.
How did last year help you anyway at all?
Got me ready for the heat. Yeah, last year, I learned a lot. I had enough confidence, and I was named the starter last year, so I had confidence in myself that I could come out here and do the same thing this year. Nothing is given in this league. I had to come out here and earn it again. So me coming out here and earning it again after coming off that injury was very fulfilling for me.
Ryan talked about mentally he was in a better spot watching on the sidelines coming back. For you, not being in the defense last year, mentally, do you feel like you're in a better spot by sitting back and learning, now coming back and learning your craft on the field?
Yeah, last year I kind of felt like rolling into it, I didn't know all the nuances. I didn't know everything about the defense. But this year, mentally, you got to sit back and really see what the defense needed, whether they needed me to be, and what my role would be on the defense. So, coming in and fulfilling that role for them and doing everything I can to make this team better.
And have you been able to use that even the first couple of days of practice?
Yeah, for sure, man. Just knowing more and being able to teach the guys behind me. Got Jerome, got Q, and got a young guy Frank. And Casey in there. Those guys coming up. When I come to the sideline last year, I was the one asking the questions. I was the one that needed all the answers. And this year, I'm more of a teacher, and I know a little bit more.
Raekwon, typically a middle linebacker or a lot of middle linebackers come out on passing downs. Do you feel like your ability to cover will make a decision hard for whether you're playing on passing downs or not?
Yeah, that's my whole objective and goal for the offseason. Being able to come in, dropping a little bit of weight, so I can stay on the field the whole time. That's every middle linebacker's dream, being able to stay on the field. Because we're in a game now where on third down, you see most middle linebackers come out, like you said. So, for me, to stay in the game, it's all about me being in shape, knowing what I got to do, knowing where I need to be, and being a positive role on the field. If I'm out there and I'm a weak link, they're going to take me off the field.
Have they told you if you're one of the two best guys, then you're going to play?
It's all depending on what happens in camp,
Right.
We got a lot of good guys in our room,
yeah.
And, anything happen.
You and Ryan were kind of in the same boat last year, obviously very different points in your career, but how much communication did you have with him? How much did you guys pair up going through the whole rehab experience? Yeah,
we talked about it before, man. He throughout the whole rehab process, Ryan kind of walked me through what I was going to feel, how I was going to feel, and some of the pains I was going to have and how to get through them. With some of the pains, man, it's all about fighting through it. It's not all about what you're feeling. It's all about how you going to get through it.
The physical pain you're talking.
Yeah, that's the physical pain. Ryan, he's been through it 2 years in a row, so he knows what's going on.
What about the mental part of it? Because that's tough too, right?
He's a vet, so he kind of walked me through that too as well. For me being a rookie, this is my first injury I've had ever. College, high school, little league, So just my first game in the NFL, I got hurt, so it's kind of mentally wrecking.
Are you still mad about it a year later?
No, I was never.
The why me kind of thing, which is natural.
Nah.
It would be that way. Where are you at in that regard?
No, I never got to the point where I got mad at myself, got down on myself. I was a little disappointed that I wasn't able to provide for this organization. But this is my year right here, so I got to give them everything I got.
How much you looking forward to contact? It's been a while, huh?
Yeah, man. It's what middle linebackers live for, so I'm ready for all that.